Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to look at 20 apps that make me happy. 20! Hello, how you going? Hope you're all doing well. If you're watching over on Facebook, maybe you can get a vaccination for that. I don't know. Look into it. I don't know. Yeah, only 20. I know. You can also join us all over here at the YouTube at youtube.com/Jade Starr. If you want to join in the chat, the friendly chatters here, you can do that. You can also watch the show daily live on the website at howtoapponIOS.com within the browser, or you can head over to Twitch at twitch.tv/howtoapponIOS. Yes, and all of that stuff. So normally today we would do an interview, but today instead, because there's a few milestones coming up, I'll explain a little bit. Let's say hello to people in the chat and do all that kind of stuff. And let me scroll up. Wow, there's heaps of you here today, so good to see you. Let's see. Hello to Audible Video. Hello to you. Hello, Void 101. Welcome to the subscription. Thank you for subscribing. Not a box. Hello. Hello to. Let me just set my headphones up a bit better there. There we go. Hello to Russ. Hello to Ivan Idea. Hello to. Let me get my gear in order. What's going on? Gary Hubs. Hello. Hello to Joe. Hello to Sai. Effing good to see you, Sai. You're back. That's cool. That's cool to see you back from your flat tire, your blowout. You had a blowout. My volume's up really loud. Let me see. Why is it not up? Why is it coming out not loud there? Let's move this up here. That should go there. That should go there. I don't know why that should be much louder. There you go. I had my settings down because I was recording vocals yesterday. So sorry about that. Let's get my mic into a better position. Where are we? Let's see. I got a bit lost there. I got a little bit lost. Where are we? Sai effing good to see you. Yes. Paying to get. Cling, cling. And all that stuff. Who else? Nina, hello to you. Hello. Scrolling. Tom Rochelle. Thanks for being here, Tom. It's Tom's birthday yesterday. Thomas Ghislaine Music. Hello to you. Auntie G. Hello. We Are Roses. Hello. Van Priem. Hello. Benedict Stewart. Hello. Yes. Yeah, I am a long way away, Colin. Hello to you, Colin. Hello to you. And Ricardo, hello. If I covered everyone. Ed B, hello. I think I've probably missed Greg Hernandez. Hello to you. Colin. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing really, really good. So, as I mentioned, there are some milestones coming up on the channel. So, I'm not doing an interview today because next week will be the 40th interview that I've done on this show in under a year. 40 interviews. That is just crazy stuff. And next week, because WWDC is on next week, and we're all hoping, aren't we? We're all hoping for pro apps, yeah? Pro apps for the win. Please, pro apps. So next week, I can announce now we're having on the show, for the 40th kind of interview show, Doug Woods and Pete Johns are going to join me, and we are going to talk about WWDC. So that'll be good. We'll have an expert in Pete Johns. We'll have me, and then we'll have, I don't know, some crazy guy named Doug. Is he here? I can say it. He's not here yet. Quick, while he's not here, let's do the Doug dance. Yeah, we're doing the Doug dance. Oh, he's not here. Hello, Darren Jerome. Holy shit, what are we doing today? Yeah, and also to let you know, so on Sunday your time, because I'm in Australia, I live in the future, so Monday for me, but this Sunday coming up for you guys, There's no joke, dude. Lord Peppy, get your shit together. There's no joke there. On Sunday for you guys, it is episode 300. I put up 4 fingers there. 300. Yeah. So can you believe it? In under a year, 300 episodes of this ridiculous show. So I'm gonna do something really special. Gonna do a retrospective through all of my old YouTube videos before this show started. So it's gonna be really interesting because I used to put up some really dumb shit. So there you go. All right, so today we're looking at 20 apps, and I know it's incredibly hard to put only 20 apps, all right? So let's give out some mentions first of stuff that I'm not really going to show, and then we'll talk about some other things around the end of the show. So let's just go through 10 things that I would love to have put in here, but I didn't, all right? So we'll start with Roxanne. Yeah, I can at least bring it up. Roxanne, there it is. So it's a wicked app. It turns your guitar into a synthesizer, but there it is there. So it's awesome. I've done an episode on it. It's episode 22 from season 1. I've got to remember to shut all these down. Synthmaster 1. Actually, I haven't even done an episode on Synthmaster 1. Can you believe that? I'm doing one next week. Finally, hey? Pure Synth, another fantastic, really sick app. Hundreds and hundreds of samples. Really high quality stuff. I'm not going to bring them up on the screen. I can kind of sort of do it. This one, which I'm sure many people might be surprised. Mixbox. It's awesome, Mixbox, right? But I haven't really been using it as much as what I thought I would. But it's still amazing, and I'll tell you when it's really going to be amazing is when I get my hands on a iPad Pro 2021, 1 terabyte, 16 gigabyte RAM. That's when this thing's going to really be amazing because it have multiple instances. Multiple. Because the problem is I find with it at the moment, even though I love it, is that you want to have heaps of instances of it, but currently the way it is, say it's in GarageBand or something, you get the whole, the whole deal that, what's it called? Processing something. Well, I've tried to burn it from my brain. Voice Synth is another app I really love because I'm a vocalist, so it's really cool for using, especially for me, for pitch shifting and stuff like that. Let's see, WebSDR. I love it. WebSDR. If you follow the show, you know I love WebSDR as well as Radio Unit. 2 really small, cool apps that just do really interesting things. I love interesting apps that do really unique things, yeah? Because you're going to find that out in this show. Final Touch. What can I say about Final Touch? There's Final Touch. Final Touch for your mastering, all your mastering needs, all that kind of stuff. I haven't included it today because I've included something else in here, which I've been using much, much more than Final Touch. But Final Touch is awesome. If you don't use Final Touch, I don't know what to tell you. And Bias Effects 2. And I know I'm probably going to, from any guitar players here, I'm probably going to get a groan from you going, Bias Effects 2 sucks, blah, blah, blah. It's inter-app audio only. But Bias Effects 2 has some fucking sick guitar sounds. And I'm a guitarist. I use a lot of metal sounds, so it's really sick. But don't worry, because there's lots of other guitar things I'm going to be talking about today. All right, so let's get into Left First app for today. And remember, these are in no particular order, and this is not a competition or anything like that. These are just 20 apps over the entire time, yeah, of iOS, not just like last year and the last 6 months or anything like that, that I think are really cool and I love playing with, yeah? So let's start with, let's do I've already given it away. Waverly Tables. Oh, so I've opened up. I'm going to have to open AUM. So remember, AUM is something that I would love to include in here, but it's a DAW kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's a DAW thing. Let me just fix my. There we go. Hopefully this fixes that. Yes, cool. All right, we're all good. So Waverly. There we go. Waverly Tables. I just did the show on this very recently. So it was episode 288 from this season, season 5. And it's really, really cool. Why? Because it makes really nice sounds. Really cool for like, and if you've been following the show, you know I like my metal. You know I like I play acoustic rock as well, so I play a lot of acoustic music. Plus I love noise. I love really avant-garde kind of stuff, and I feel that Waverly Tables is a really good base for creating a whole lot of noise and stuff and soundscapes. And I think I'm going to start off with one of my favorite sounds on here, which is number 9, I do believe. Let's go here. It's the Distortion, man. Alright, that was a bit exciting, wasn't it? I didn't even have this screen up. This has got some really cool sounds, and so you have like about 50 of these things here, 50 instruments, and from around like 25 kind of thing, you get, let's see, this one. Beautiful, beautiful stuff here. I've got a spooky drone here. Let's just bring down this a bit. What else we got? There's another one in here which I really thought was really sexy. There we go. Oh man! There's an absolute crap ton of sounds in here, yeah, to be played with. So, and you've got variations of this. So across the top here, as I covered in the show before, if we go full screen there, so you've got these 4 variations for each sound. So let's go back to let's choose something random. So we got this Distortion. I just love saying Distortion, man. Distortion. really fun stuff. I've still got effects on my voice. So yeah, this is a really, really cool app. And I've been really slack because I didn't put the prices up, which I should have done before. But I was running a bit out of time. So I can always just do this. Oh, by the way, too, there's really only one price drop to talk about today, so I may as well talk about it now. Mixbox is down from $79.99 to $47.99. So it's, what, a third off? So if you are considering getting Mixbox, it's on sale. Yeah? Since we mentioned it before. So Waverly Tables, I should know this because I just did a show on it, really, is currently $6.99 US. Yeah? All good in the hood. Let's jump to something else. Well, I'm picking stuff random from the list today. Let's go with this one. Let's go with this, yeah? So we'll remove this sucker. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. And we're going to do a search for... I need a drum roll. I said drum roll, not fuck you, Peppy. So it's Aparillo. What do we need to set up my keyboard? There's so much in this, right? This app has so much depth, so many incredible sounds. I'm currently using this on an album that I'm working on. And again, that's just the default sound. So I'm going to go into some ambience. Oh, we'll go into some drones, yeah? Let's have to listen to some drones. Fuck yes. As you can see, I've only got one. My favorite piano key. 1. One finger to rule them all. Now look how cool this is. So when I hit a different key, what's really cool, you can see what's being activated here. So what's flashing, what's actually moving. So this is a free to download app, I'm pretty sure, from memory, and it is an in-app purchase, and I think it's around $20. Thank you, Notterbox. Thank you, folks, for, if you can help me with that stuff, if you guys know the prices, I'll love you. I'll love you forever. Man. And of course, what am I doing? Let's just, these need to be in here. Should I do it yet? Nah, let's not do it yet. I should leave these all happening. Let's just go back here. Let's max out. What was the first one we did? Waverly Tables, yeah? Waverly Tables. So I should just leave them all connected. Let's go back to Aparillo. So look, there's a whole lot of sounds in here. As you can see here, heaps of presets, heaps to do, heaps to mess around with. You've even got things like strings. Yeah, it's a long show today, Greg, because normally I do an interview that goes for an hour and a half to 2 hours. So we're going about 2 today. We're going about probably an hour or so. So that is true. Audible video. As you can see here, you've got bells, bass, brass, drones, drums. So you do have drums in here. And you have individual drums. So we've got kicks. Yeah, so you've got a whole... And all this stuff can be absolutely... You've got effects in here as well. So you've got you can change the pitch, cutoff, all this stuff. You've got envelopes. Everything is in here. There is so much really cool stuff. Hello, Samantha Edge. Hello to you. Hello, Seba. Anyone else I have missed? Let's try some ambient stuff. What's in here in the ambient section? Story lead. Hey, it's Pete Johns. Hey, it's Doug from Sound Test Room. Quick dance with Doug. So, as you can see, this thing has a crap load of really cool stuff. Cinematic stuff. So if you're looking to score anything like horror films or something like that, listen to that shit. Hey, Bubba. Pretty damn cool. I love this app. I think it's really, really cool. Let's I don't know, let's jump into some guitar for a second. Yeah, let's you know what? Maybe we could do this. Maybe we could jump into a bit of a favorite. So let's open a new track here, and we're going to need a microphone for this one. So we have a microphone connected, and we're going to look at, oops, let's do this full screen. FAC's Altezza, yeah? So I have a spare microphone over here. You can already hear it doing its thing. Whoa! So what's really good about Altezza is, can you imagine it? Let's quickly grab this. Now maybe out of tune here, but if I grab a guitar, so if you imagine, where's my pick? Let's hope my guitar's in tune. We should be able to just go change this to input 2. Let's turn down my mic here and listen to this, what it does to an acoustic guitar. Pretty sick, yeah. Well, I've got guitar happening. Let's jump over to another app, which I did recently as well. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Patrick. Anyone else I've missed? Hello, Bubba. Hello to you. Good to see you. So now I've got my electric guitar out. We're going to move on to, let's leave Altezza attached here. And I'm going to throw in, let's see. Let's do this. This is called what do you know? This is called Tone Stack Pro, and again, this is just kind of been released very recently. Take off that Altezza. Cool. So, Tone Stack Pro. Let's open it up. So it is. I think it was on sale last time I checked. I'm not sure if it still is on sale. I think it was like down to $4.99. Let's see. Let's have a quick look. Maybe it's gone off sale, but it was. It was on sale. Now it's not. There you go. So it was, but it's not now. That sucks. It was for a couple of days, but it is, yeah. I think it's $9.99, and then there's an in-app purchase as well to unlock all the stuff. So, if you're looking for metal sounds in here, there are a crap load of great pedals in here for you to mess around with. So I've got a few locked in here. But super easy to change pedals out. So let's just have a look at some of the pedals that you do get. So if I click on, where are we? It's been a while since I've actually, come on, show me your pedals. Show me your pedals, man. So here are all the pedals you get. There are heaps of them, yeah? So you got cabinets and distortions. Look at all these distortions. Bang! There's a shitload of pedals in each of these. And it's made by Yonex. So what's really cool about it too is the so you got modulation, pitch shifters, delays, reverbs, dynamics. You've even got acoustic amps in here as well. So you can turn your electric guitar into an acoustic guitar. And what's really cool is you have all these really cool free presets here, which are really easy to get to. Dark old metal. It's a one-off fee, Seba. So it's a one-off payment, and then you get all of the tones. And so what you get, there are like a whole bunch of different packs here. So classic stuff. See, here's a basic acoustic sim. Let me turn down this mic. So you even get acoustic sims in there too, which are really cool. Hey, if you don't have an acoustic guitar, perfect for that kind of stuff. I'm just running through some basic stuff here. Wow, how's that weird sound? What's Pop-Tart? How would I rate this against Bias Effects? Well, for starters, it's AUV3. Secondly, it has very much the similar pedals, similar cabinets. I would suggest if you don't have the money for Bias Effects, I would. This is on a par with it. That's why I put this in the list over Bias Effects. And this is AUV3. I think it's better. But there are a whole... See, the thing is with Bias Effects, I've paid for it. I've paid a lot of money for it, and I've made a lot of tones in it, so I still use it a lot. But this is scorching. This has got some amazing stuff in it. It's got amazing presets. All these pro presets. And then you can go in and change anything out that you want. So, you've got mics and such. So there's a lot of depth to it. There's a heap of depth to this app. It's utterly ridiculous. Yes. Pot of Gold unlocks all of the pedals, all of the pro stuff. Yeah, it's much better than Bull Deluxe. Bull Deluxe is great. It does distortion great, but it just does distortion. That's it. This covers, as I said here, by looking at all your pedals. You've got, rotary pedals. You've got everything in here. You've even got bass pedals and bass heads. So you're covered for acoustic stuff. Look at all these cabinets. Look at them all. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Look at all the amps. Crazy stuff. So, there you go. That's that. I can't linger too much on all these because we're only, a few in. Some of them are going to be shorter than others. Let's pop that out of the chain. So, Tone Stack is really cool. It costs money. But there's a free option for something else, which, of course, we're going to go down to the one which everybody talks about. Now, what I haven't been doing is crossing these things off because I'm stupid. But that's me. Let's see if my keyboard's working. Yay. Let's do that. What have I done? Aparillo. Let's do that. What else have we done? Let's bring up... let's do this. Let's open up this one because I'm going to go full screen with this, and it's Geoshred. Because I often find myself playing with Geoshred. There's multiple uses for Geoshred. Not only is it, and it, again, Geoshred costs money. A lot of these have a price tag on them, but at the end of the day, you don't need all the apps. I've said this many times. You don't need all the apps. You need the apps that work for you. So be sparing. This is why we do shows like this, so people can work out if this is the best thing for you. The good thing about Geoshred is not only is it really fun to play, and I've got no sound coming through. That's not cool. It could be because I have MIDI out selected. That would be why. So let's go to some cellos. So the really good thing about Geoshred is not only does it have incredible sounds, heaps of customization, but you can use this to control other apps. You can use this to control, pretty much, there's a whole bunch of things you can use it. You can use it as a MIDI controller for all of the Swam apps that are available. So you can do that. That's really cool. So like the Swam brass amps, which you can't get in here. And the emotion you get from this is just awesome. Let's just have a play. Turn on the finger expression up here. Go down an octave. And you've got a whole bunch of really cool instruments in here as well. So you, when you pay to unlock it, you do, if the full unlock, you get violins. You've got a tenor sax. This is the one thing that's missing from the Swam instruments. Oh, there's nothing sexier than this sax, I swear to God. So I did a full episode on this particular app, which was episode 103 on season 2, if you want to go and have a look at that. One of my favorite things to do with this is to go in here and grab the, where are we? The meditation, and then turn up. try, let's do a, let's just go with the violin and do that. So you can actually change this. You can bring up this meditation here. I just love the meditation so much. Not only that, you've got guitars. There is a crap load of sounds in here. It is ridiculous. And if you unlock the whole thing, you get a whole bunch of Swam instruments, oboes, clarinets, flutes. Here's an oboe for you. So you can go Kenny G if you want. And as I said, you can actually control things like the Swam instruments, like a MIDI controller. So if you load up any of the Swam brass instruments or the Swam string instruments, you can load those up and control them from here too. So that is Geoshred. I love Geoshred. I think it's really fun. We can close that out. Goodbye. You can disappear. Let's see, what else do we have on the list? The list of stuff. All right, I'm going to go with this because this one's pretty costly. And let me see, let's just add an N there. Cool. So at the beginning I showed you that I wasn't doing Final Touch today, but instead I'm doing this one. This is IK Multimedia's if I can type right. It is Lurson's mastering console. This thing's really cool. Yeah, it's really, really cool. For mastering, it's really expensive, so it's got a huge price tag on it. It's free to download to try out, but there's a 2 in-app purchases. I do believe you don't need both of them, but you're looking, I can't recall off the top of my head, it's like in the 150, something like that. But what it does do is really, really cool. So let's just have a look at, what can we do? Let's, here's a song by Dr. Zorders, which I mastered recently. Is Dr. Zorders here? I don't think he's here. So let's have a look at this track. So this is by Dr. Zorders, and we'll go back to the start here. Boom. So what's really cool about this is you basically have a bunch of presets and you don't really have to change too much with Lurson's. They've worked years on these presets.
We did so much, you and me. Now memories and history.
Let's go here.
SOS, heartbreak. Heartbreak, SOS, heartbreak. All the talking in the world.
So what's really cool about this, and I've been using this on my Patreon. If you're not a Patreon member, from as little as $1 a month, you can actually come in to the Patreon every weekend and send me your songs. And I used Lurson's to master everybody's song. Side processing on this? No, I don't think so. So pretty much here's what's cool about it. You come in here and you've got pretty much these are the only options here you can control. The 2 thresholds of these 2 compressor and a de-esser. right? So old is king, hello to you. And you can control these EQ sections with this push down here and the input drive. That's pretty much all you can really control on this. But the thing is, the people who create the actual Lursen mastering console have spent years to make this console and then simulate it, right? So that's what, if you have a listen, let's, I think I've got another song in here. I think I've got Chaos Bringer. So the latest Desea song. Let's hear it without...
Destruction is the only way. Roll the dice, it's time to play. Humanity.
Yeah, that's right. So you do have this stereo mono button here. So you can click that over and go to mono. So you can hear if there's any phasing.
Bow down to the power of earth. Bow down.
And this is with it on.
Marching forward for the chaos bringer. Destruction is the only way. Roll the dice, it's time to play. Humanity is just a shit stain on the bottom of a ship.
So look, it's really, really cool. It costs a lot of money, but it really simplifies stuff. You also have like automation options here as well, so you can actually go in and draw with a pencil. You can actually come in here and let's turn it on. I think it's right. And hit plus. You can actually go in and... why is my pencil not working today? Input. There we go. Man, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Is it on touch? I can't remember. Come on. We want to write. And it's not responding to my pencil for some reason. Ah, there we go. Fucking hell, man. Right. I can move that. It's not responding to my pencil for some reason. Anyway, you can do all that. So, yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Because I'm really behind. But look, it's a fair bit of money. I've done a show on it as well if you want to look into it. So it is episode 155, season 3. So if you want to jot that down, you can go and watch the full review of it. I use it all the time. I love it. I think it's really cool. It's if you're not really in tune to all this stuff, like using the something like Final Touch, then it's something really easy for you to master your mastering. Okay, let's try this. Let's go back into AUM and let's open up this one. Let's go here, because this is cool. So this is Fundamental by, this is a team thing by Heinbach. This is something I love heaps. You may not love it. Your results may vary. It is what it is. And I'm going to play some sounds from this. Let's see if I can bring this up. There we go. So this is basically a noise machine, and you can create some crazy noise with this. You can actually automate stuff. I've done an episode on this, which is episode 72 from season 2, where I show you how to automate things. Let's just go through some sounds here. So you can really get in here, and this is basically a representation of a real, you know, piece of noise-making synth equipment. So test equipment is basically that at your fingertips. When adding effects to it, you can get some crazy stuff going on. Man, I love this thing. Now, it may look really complicated, and at times it can be. But there's plenty of tutorials out there. I know Doug's done stuff on this. I have as well. We tried to break it down for you. There's a whole bunch of really cool presets to get you started. I love this kind of shit. I'm no good at test equipment. I have no idea how to use it, like the real thing, but to have this on your iPad, I think is absolutely sick. And how I'm setting this off, so I'm choosing these presets up the top here, and to actually activate it, there's a little trigger button here, and when I click on that, it kicks everything off. Instant Heinbach. Great for creating moods, drones, horror stuff. Sick. Love it. Well, I've got it open. Let's delve into something else experimental. And let's bring in this one. This is Beat Cutter. And wow. So straight away, Beat Cutter's off. Now Beat Cutter's just had an update. Altezza got an update today. A whole bunch of apps got updates today. What's it called? Drum. God, I can't think of what it's called. So we're off. As you can see straight away, Beat Cutter is taking the sounds out of this and chopping it up and splitting it all around. It basically does what it says on the box. It cuts beats, it cuts shit up and rearranges it into bizarre kind of Whoa, what's going on? And what's really cool about Beat Cutter is you have a lot of randomization. Where are we? In our templates here. So I've done a show on Beat Cutter. Now Beat Cutter is, for a lot of people, it can be really overwhelming. I know I've done a show on it trying to explain it. I know Doug's done a show explaining it. Gavin's done a show. So there's plenty of people out there who've done shows on it explaining it if you'd like to get into this app. Randomization is heaps of fun. So there's a random button down here. Whoa. And I love this new addition down here of this little graph that's showing you what's happening with the triggers, what's being triggered, what inputs are on and outputs. So it's getting a whole lot of updates all the time. Now if I turn it off, this is all we're getting there. I'll turn it back on again. And what's really cool, you can split this out into multi-tracks. So I can bring Aparillo in here. And I can add a bus send to Beat Cutter, go into Aparillo, so let's go into Aparillo here. Oh, I've got no sound now. Why are you not giving me sound, Aparillo? Give me some sound. Give me some sound. You should be giving me some sound. Let's turn that off. I don't know why you're not giving me sound. You are there. I know why. That's why. Let's take this off. So I'm going to create some sound here. Just hold down a key. Now I'm going to go into here and let's bring this back. I'm going to go into these inputs here, and what I need to do is choose number 2. And we should start pulling in Aparillo sounds. As well as fundamental. And at any time I can mix this up, I can do another random. So you can create some super terrifying sounds with this with Beat Cutter. It's really cool. Add some drums in there. You can have up to 4. You can import WAVs into here as well. So you can import a file into here as well in your input. So see up here it says no file. You can actually import files in here as well. So whatever you like, samples, music, and you can have a whole bunch of those in here and really fuck with them, twist them all up. So I did an episode on this. What episode was it? Beat Cutter is episode 245, season 5. I love this shit, man. Add some Altezza to it. you go. So that's Beat Cutter. Beat Cutter is really, really effing cool. I love Beat Cutter. Let's try something else. Let's try this. Let's bring in this one. So this is called, we'll do a search. This is by 4 Pockets. This is called Strummer. Strummer. So what is Strummer? So Strummer is like a sequencer for a guitar, pretty much, for acoustic guitar. Plus it also has some other sounds built into it as well. So let me just stop that. So for those people who use something like GarageBand and are getting a bit sick of using the acoustic guitar in GarageBand, there's this. This is really cool because you can manipulate, you can actually write chords. There's a whole heap of functionality in here for chords. And the guitar sounds really, really nice. If you don't own an acoustic guitar, this is fantastic for programming guitar. So you can open this up in like whatever DAW you like, so GarageBand, you know, Cubase, whatever you like, and record the MIDI for this. You can change chords. Let's go full screen so you can see what's happening. So you can change chords to diminished. So any of these pads here, I can go to this G major. I can change it to an F, dominant 7th. There's also this really cool feature here, which is a 12 string, so you can beef this up and give it a 12 string sound. It's really easy to remove stuff as well, so you can draw in notes really easily. You've got a whole bunch of variations you can do for patterns, which are presets. You can change the strumming. So if I stop this playing, over here you even have like up and down strums. You can mute, so you can palm mute as well. Just stop that for a second. What's really cool about it too is not only that, you do have a song mode as well, so you can actually build up chord chains. So you can actually build up chord chains in here. There's some effects. You've got overdrive and distortion and graphic EQs. It's really deep. And the last thing two last things I'll show you with this is just so you know. God, what episode did I do this? Episode 88, season 2. So it was last year I did this. There's also in here, you've got sound fonts. So if I click on sound, it's just, where are we? You can actually load sound fonts in here as well, which is really cool. There's a whole bunch of sound fonts built in here, which is awesome. There's like pianos and keyboards and all this kind of stuff. So here, where the instruments are, you can see steel picked. If I click on this, you've got a whole bunch of different guitars. And in this little sound font section here, you have a whole bunch of instruments as well. So piano, organ, xylophones, marimbas, and because it's you can actually import your own sounds into here as well, because these are sound fonts. You can import the sound fonts in as well. You've got an import section, so that's really cool. Let's go back to the guitar sound. The last thing I'll show you that you can do with this before moving on, because I'm going to leave this open. Let's remove this track. Let's get rid of it. You can open this up as a MIDI, yeah? So you can open it up as a MIDI track. And oops, I didn't want to do that. Go away. You can open this up as a MIDI, find Strummer. And you can use this to control other apps, yeah? So if we bring in like Wavetable and select, where are we? Strummer. And then hit play here. I think we're doing right. I think this is all good. Now we're controlling Wavetable, Waverly Tables. Pretty cool, yeah? So that is Strummer, and I'll leave it open there because there are a few other apps where you can do this with. In fact, let's do it with the next one. Let me just make sure I've crossed that off the list. What time are we at? 7:15. We're doing okay. We're going to get through them. So that was Strummer. Put an N there. And the next one we're going to look at is, again, a new app. So we'll open this up in another window here. And this is, it was a tough call on this, but I'm going to go with Pure Piano over Ravenscroft, just for some variation. They're both just as good as each other. So Ravenscroft and Pure Piano are both fantastic. This is Pure Piano. We'll go full screen for y'all and hook up my keyboard here. Very realistic sounds, which is really cool. Love it. So you've got, and really easy to use, yeah? Really super simple to use. You've got this basic, you can actually move around this dot here with your finger and decide which sounds you want. So you've got this nice cinematic sound. You've even got a reverse sound. You can even do stuff like bring it into the middle, so you've got a mix of like the reverse sound so you've got a few different pianos. This intimate sound, you've got a really detuned one up here. this really bright one. So you can hear the difference there. It also comes with a bunch of effects in here, so you can actually, you've got a reverb, you've got a delay, and an equalizer. So you've got plenty of options to mess with the tones and velocity responses. So that's really cool. And again, now that we still have Strummer opened, if I click on the Pure Piano and hit Strummer, now Strummer is controlling Pure Piano. Oops. So you can see again, Strummer's really cool, really handy for using with virtually any instrument. So look, Pure Piano is awesome. There's not much you can really say about it. It's a fantastic piano sounds, really simple to use. I can't remember the price. I'm jumping over the prices. When did I look at it? It was only recently as well. Pure Piano was episode 259. 259 and episode season 5. So that's Pure Piano. What's left? We did Altezza. I'm saving that one to last, of course. And let's have a look at this. Let's do some noise, because I classed as like one of my favorite apps of last year. You may disagree, but this app really makes me happy. It's really fun. It's really interesting. This is Mononoke. It's just a super interesting like instrument. So basically the way it works, it doesn't connect to your keyboard, so it's a finger gesture kind of thing here. And as you'll see, it's really cool. You can use an MPE with it. So as you can see, I'm just really using two fingers here just to I made you buy it, paying to get. Okay. I didn't think it was that forceful. So what's really cool about it too, each of these notes has a hold button. So you can actually select like 4 of them. And then once you... they'll drone on. You can actually change the... you can tune the keys here. So I've got a free tuning set up here. I love Mononoke and Fun. Yeah, Doug. They're so good. They're so awesome. Again, I could add this to Beat Cutter now. Let's go back. If I go in here and select Beat Cutter, right? So now we've got it attached to Beat Cutter. Let's bring Beat Cutter back. Let's bring in let's create some chaos. Where's my Mononoke? Oh, there it goes. So you can actually have up to 4 of these going. Listen to Mononoke, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful. Oh yeah. I love Mononoke. So what I'm going to do here right now is just, I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this session here for 20 apps, because we'll come back to this session. Because what I'm now going to do is open up another session from another show that I did. Let's hope it's still here. Is it still here? Here we go. Let's open up this. Let's talk about Helium. Helium! Another really cool app. So Mononoke, if you want to know, it's episode 132, season 3. This is Helium. And has it saved all my stuff? It doesn't look like... Oh, man. Oh, yeah, it has too. So this is Helium. Basically, with Helium, what you can do, it is a piano roll within a DAW or within something like AUM, and you can write all these patterns in here just like you would on a piano roll, which is sorely missing for something like AUM. And currently... Let's get it out the way. Let's talk about it. So currently, Helium and Atom are going through a complete war at the moment of updates. It is the great piano roll MIDI war that is happening. And every time I open either one of them, they've been updated. And I'm like, what the hell, man? I have to learn all this again. So this has all been updated since the last time I had this running. Let's hit play. So I've got some drums running in this. What have I got? So I've got bass in here. I've got digi-sticks playing. And I've got digitalism in here. And in Helium, I've got 2 tracks. So you've got, this is the, I think this is the bass. I think that's the bass. And track 2 is the synth. Yeah. So you can actually layer up to 16 channels and create these amazing sounds in here. We can move this. What's really cool about Helium / Atom, they're both incredible. It's really hard to pick one of them, right? But I'm not doing both. Whoa, how's that? You can control things like, the velocities. You can control so much. Pitch bends, aftertouch. There's so much functionality in here. It is absolutely ridiculous. I've done a show on Helium, which is episode 266, season 5, where I made this. So if you go back and watch that, you'll see how I put this together. It's pretty basic, I know. Is that a hanging note? Paul, we've got a hanging note. No matter how many updates, there's always a hanging note somewhere. I love it, man. Hey, nothing's perfect, you know what I mean? Audible Video says, honestly, if it works for you, I don't care which one anyone uses. I feel like there are two kinds of people who advocate. Just want to be right and just want to help. Exactly. Choose which one works for you. There's plenty of shows out there like this to show you both. I have both of them. I think both of them are fantastic. Both of them had, I think Atom's got a little bit more depth, right? A little bit harder to use, but I think Helium is a little bit simplified, and that's just my opinion, of course. Take it with a grain of salt. Make up your own minds. But look, they're both really cool. They're both really cool. And it's interesting that they both have names like Helium and Atom and the periodic tables. The battle of the midis continues to go on, folks. Let's go back here and load up what we were doing. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, while we're here, let's mention AUM, GarageBand, Audio Pro, Nano Studio 2, and Cubase's 3. All really, really sick DAWs, or AUM's kind of sort of a DAW. I didn't really focus on any of the DAWs or anything like this. You're getting to see AUM because it's just great to use for like showing stuff off. But look, they're all fantastic. The thing to do is I've done heaps of shows on Aurea. I've just started Nano Studio, Cubase's, GarageBand. There's plenty of them out there. Go back, watch people's shows. I have playlists on them. Choose the one that's right for you and let it be. Be happy in whatever DAW you use. There's no point bickering over what's better and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Just do what makes you happy at the end of the day. All right, I'm going to open up this now because this is really cool. This is a fairly new app. In fact, it's so new, I only did it a couple of days ago. So let's disappear this and let's bring in Chord Jam. This is Chord Jam, and Chord Jam is really cool, and I'm going to show you just how cool it is by, let's bang in a piano here. This is Chord Jam. So I looked at Chord Jam, a couple of days ago? So Chord Jam episode 295, S5, season 5. I think Chord Jam's awesome. It's not connected properly. Let's see. We want this to be connected to Chord Jam. We want this to be connected to my keyboard. Yes, Russ. Okay, Nano Studio's the best. Whatever you say, Russ. You win, Russ. All right? So Chord Jam allows you to create chords using one finger. Look at that. And it has these really great infinity buttons. You can change the look, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, not really hundreds, I'm just bullshitting you. There's heaps of scales here. So let's just go with a chromatic scale. And I don't know, let's go with just a major 9. It's got a really cool sequencer. So you can randomize some sequences. This is Demented Jazz number 5. Take it down an octave. And again, what's really cool about Chord Jam is, right, not only do I have this connected to Pure Piano, let's also connect it to Waverly at the same time. We could also connect it, if we really want, to Aparillo, which is going to be crazy. How cool is that? So now Chord Jam's controlling 3 apps. You can add as many as you want. And you can change like these sequences here. Just beautiful stuff. You know, what's really cool about Chord Jam is also you can open it up indoors and record. Yesterday I looked at Nano Studio and used it in Nano Studio. You can do what I do. I just open it up, set up a whole bunch of instruments, and just go and lay on my bed and just listen. Just let it do its thing. Beautiful. How nice is that? So that's Chord Jam. Definitely recommend it. It's really cool. Really, really cool. We're nearly at the end, folks. What have we got? We've got a few more to go. Lucky I made sure I had 2 hours today. Because, yeah. There we go. And we're good there. All right, let's open up this one because it's got to be done because it's free. And I know there hasn't been many free apps today. So let's bring in this number 2. And no, you're saying what? A free app? I can't go past it because it's incredible. If you're a guitarist and you don't have tone bridge, I don't know what to tell you. You're doing something wrong. Definitely doing something wrong. And now I can't find my guitar pick. Of course I can't find my guitar pick, which is a total toilet. There's a guitar pick over here. That'll do. So this is tone bridge. You have a crap load of sounds in here. You know what? Let's we really should open it up. Let's just shut everything down in here. Goodbye, man. Bye-bye. Let's open up Tone Bridge as a standalone, because Tone Bridge is awesome. There it is. Hopefully we do get sound. We probably won't because AUM is open. That would be right. You know what? We can just, let me do this. We'll just save this. Save session. Yes, please. And let's shut down a couple of these. And we'll open Tone Bridge. Why am I not getting any sound here? I know why. I think we need it in here. No, there's no Saint Anger. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Sorry, guys. There we go. So this is Tone Bridge. This is the pedal for the Hobbit. So what's really cool about Tone Bridge is you've got all these fantastic presets up the top here that you can choose from. Just off the bat, look at this Metallica classic tones. For example, you can just bang in like Metallica Hardwired. Really cool stuff in here, and what's really great is it's completely, utterly free. All these tones, you just... They nail it. You can actually create pedal boards, so I've painstakingly created heaps of pedal boards here. So this is from one of my favorite bands, Ginger. As you can see, I've gone to painstaking things here. So a whole bunch of Soundgarden pedals. So Rusty Cage, Jesus Christ Pose. Black Hole Sun. I've gone in here, I've collected all the Tool pedals as well. As you can see, like Napalm Death, there's so many really obscure bands in here. And as you can see, I've even gone in and separated all Metallica, all the Metallica albums into little pedal boards. So I have Saint Anger, Death Magnetic. Oh, there's a Justice for All in there as well. So here you go, just for Gary Hubbs, who wants Saint Anger. I've even got like a whole bunch of rock stuff in here. So like Eric Clapton sounds. It's even Stairway to Heaven. So beautiful stuff. You can build your own pedals as well. Led Zeppelin, Iron Maiden. Even Michael Jackson. Even though I don't know how to play that stuff. Think fuck. It has a really extensive workshop here, so you can actually build your own pedals. So here's, if I open up this, I can go in and edit this pedal. And as you can see here, you have all these, let's go full screen for you. So you have all these presets. You can add a whole bunch of stuff. So EQs, pedals. You can change out the cabinets as well. So you can choose another cabinet. There's heaps of cabinets. It's all free. See you later, Bubba. Absolutely free. Absolutely worth your attention if you don't have it. I'm giving away 1,000 copies today of Tonebridge. So as you can see, I have a whole heap of favorites. You can save all your favorites. I have so many favorites saved. Sepultura. Excellent. That is Tonebridge. Doug, what's the name of this app? Tonebridge. It's Tonebridge. Oh, it's Tonebridge, by the way. Let's load up my last session here. We'll come back in here. Will this remember my last session? Oh, well done. AUM. How good is AUM, yeah? AUM rocks. Good stuff. Good stuff. Where are we up to? There was Tonebridge. Tonebridge. Was it even on the list? I think so. I've covered Helium. All right. So I'm just going to cover one of these because there's so many of them. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Where can you get the app? You can get it for free, Doug. Did you know that? Get on the App Store. Barry Smith's in the chat, aka Ivan, who's asked, when is Logic coming to iPad? I don't know. Fingers crossed it's soon, because Barry needs to know. He really needs to know. God, you guys, eh? It's on the Play Store, exactly paying to get. I'll give you a sound for that. There you go. I'll give you all a bonus sound for that.
It's full of fucking swearing.
Right, you'll never hear that again, folks. All right. Oops. Go back. Shit, I don't know what I'm doing. So, let's look at these. Let's look at one of them. I want this one. These is the Swam. So I'm putting all these together. The Swam brass and the Swam strings. Yeah. So these are all out. I'm just going to look at one of them because these are out now. They have a little bit of a price to them. This is the cello, and no, I'm not using any articulation or anything like that because I don't have time to set it up. I can't even control. I can't do Chord Jam. Let's see what Chord Jam does. So, well, what happened? Where'd it go? Why'd I lose? Burn, what's going on here? Why'd I lose that? Ah, there we go. So this is Swam. You've got all these really cool expression things. Let's open up. I can do the expression here. So you've got heaps of stuff you can do with the Swam apps. As I said earlier in the show, you can control them with, as you just saw, I controlled it with a chord thing, but that's not really much fun. With Chord Jam, you can control it with Geoshred. You could even try and control it with Strummer as well. So and there's a whole bunch of these apps. So there's the violin, there's viola, the chord thing. Check out Chord Thing. It's the successor to Chord Jam. Swam. Let's open up the double bass. Add my keyboard again. So yeah, you've also got a whole heap of brass instruments as well. If we open up here and show you, if I type in Swam, look at them all. There's a hell of a lot of Swam instruments. I'm not sure exactly how much they are they're going for at the moment, but you can get them in packs as well. But you guys, you're taking this long to get smart now. There you go. Timeless 3. Yeah, I'm testing out Timeless 3 next. So there's a trumpet as well. You know, there's a whole lot of brass instruments too. And if you want to check out the shows I've done on all of these, because I did individual shows for each of them, just look out, because I've got them in playlists. So there's a Swam brass playlist, and there's a Swam strings playlist, which has each and every one of them for you to go and look at. What else is on the list here? So I think I've nearly got everything. All right, what have we got? 10 minutes to get through the last few. That's going to be nice and easy. Let's go with this one, because I do love this. This is God. This is EG Pulse, and I'm going to open it up in something a little bit different. So let's open up GarageBand. EG Pulse is a drum app, and it's really cool because if you're sick of the drums in something like what's going on, GarageBand? What is this madness? Why is GarageBand not opening? GarageBand, do your thing. So you can use this in Cubasis, a whole lot of DAWs. It's really cool. Let's just create a brand new track. And if you're a bit sick of the drummers in GarageBand or something like that, or even in Cubasis or whatever DAW that you're using, you can open up this as an audio unit extension, EG Pulse. What's really cool about it, you can not only import drums, and you can also import samples as well. So that's really cool. We'll just wait for this to open. And yes, I haven't forgotten the wheel. Look at this. Look at this GarageBand, man. Look how long this takes to open. What's going on? In fact, why don't we do the wheel now while we're waiting? Let's do that. I might do it now. I think it's all been updated. Hey, there it is. There's the wheel. Let's do it now. Let's do the wheel. So I've got 2 copies of Chord Jam to give away. Might as well do it now. Wheel! Wheel! 2 copies. Good luck, everybody. And let's spin the fucker. Let's do it. Hurrah! For the wheel! Woo! Media Web Records. Well done. Media Web Records is the first winner. Okay, and the second person for the wheel will be Seba Swam. Well done. Congratulations. Top job. Top job. All right, stop clapping now. Thank you. All right, let's get through these last, I think there's last 3 apps. So this is EG Pulse. And what's really cool about EG Pulse is you can import your own samples. You can virtually import anything into here. So if I hit edit here on these pads, I can choose, I can click like this. We've got the snares here, and I can program these to let's grab this quickly. So I can set this kick here. I can hit plus. Well, you're not making any sound, dude. That's interesting. Now it's not making any sound. Let's load a kit in here. Let's just load this jazz kit. And I've lost sound completely. I love it. Is that GarageBand's fault? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, play some drums for us, Peppy. There you go. There's Peppy. You know what? Fuck you, GarageBand. I'm tired of your shit, GarageBand. Man, I knew I'd be struggling to get everything in here because I crap on too much. Cool. Not now. Not now, honey. So let's bring in an acoustic kit here. So you can program all of these kits and you can import any of your samples in here. So I can actually open up, let's just show you, I'll import one file. So if I open up the Files app and bring it across there, jump into Audio Share Files. Hopefully we can find my drums. Let's see, where are my drums? Where are my drums? Where are my drums? Where are my drums? I've got a whole bunch of drum samples in here. Typical. Let's go by name. Should be under Jade. Where are we? I can't even spell right now. Jade's drum samples. So I can go into any of these kits here. So I've got, like, let's just bring in a kick. And we've got a hard kick. So I can drag this in onto this here. And I can replace these anytime. Let's grab another. Let's grab a crack. So you can do this with everything. You can actually put samples, anything you like. So not only is it a drum kit, it's virtually a sampler as well. And you can connect it to your electronic drum kit, to your like your nano pad here, which my little nano pad 2. So you can connect it up to that and do stuff with it. It's really cool. If you want to know more about it, I did an episode. It's episode 10, season 1. So that's that one. I think I've got 2 more to go and only a few minutes. Let's see. We are at, that one's done, that one's done, that one's done, that one's done. Cool. Helium. I haven't done Midi Guitar. Fuck, I'm so behind. Midi Guitar. Let's load up Midi Guitar quickly. Midi Guitar. You can virtually, with Midi Guitar, plug in a guitar like so. Here is a guitar. And you can actually connect this to any kind of, you can play any kind of instrument you want. So I could like grab a piano. If we grab, let's find Ravenscroft. Eventually. Ravenscroft. Why can't I see you? Why are you not in here? Oh, have I chosen effects? I've chosen effects. There we go. So I can look for Ravenscroft again. There we go. And do I have this set up? So we want this set to input channel 1. Oops. Need to shut down the drum thing. Let's turn this. I'll turn down my mic so you can hear what's going on, and I should be able to play some piano. Let's see. How cool is that? And you can connect pretty much anything into here. Any instrument you damn well like. If it's an AUV3, you can connect it up. So what do we got? Just quickly, let's grab a Swam cello. How cool is that, yeah? So with my guitar, I can control a cello. Pretty wicked, yeah? So that is very quickly Midi Guitar 2. What episode did I do that on? I did that on episode 115, season 3. If you're taking notes, I doubt anybody is. Really cool app, really cool, unbelievably unique. God, I can't believe we have things like that these days to make music. Let's see. See you later, Daniel. Thanks for hanging out. I've got like pretty much a minute to go. Let's just open this quickly and hit. Let's just play. What do we got? Fundamental. And I'm going to add the second last one. The last one, you know what it's going to be anyway. This is Gauss. You can take a sound. Maybe we can get sound back. Hit trigger. Who knows? Let's do this. Let's stop this. Let's just save this. Save session. Yes. Shut everything out and come back. Boom. Reload. So this is... I know, that's why. Okay, so this is Gauss. If I just shut... Dude, what do you... Let me... There we go. So here we have fundamental playing. I can bring Gauss in. I can hit monitor. And I can actually sample this like a tape recorder. I can actually record this. So if I hit record, it's recording this into Gauss. And I can stop it. And now it's playing, and I can now I can pretty much turn off fundamental, and it's made this recording, which I can control the speed of it. I can do a whole bunch of step sequencing. And this has all just come from a very short recording of fundamental, just to show you there. And then I can even do overdubs over the top of that and add more stuff, which is really cool. And you can keep overdubbing and overdubbing. You can reverse it. You can create some absolutely twisted shit. Gauss is really awesome. You can just absolutely fuck around with it, create some really cool stuff, create some bizarre noise, great tape looping kind of things. And to wrap up, my last thing, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for joining us today. The final app we are going to look at, I don't even think I covered iSymphonic. So, hey, what the hell? Let's just go over. This is iSymphonic. If you don't know what that is, this is... Yeah, I know. We're up to the second last one. So. This is iSymphonic, which has an absolute shit ton of stuff. And to go out while I'm playing this through Chord Jam, the ultimate app. Black Hole. Thanks. Black Hole. This is Black Hole. This is the end. So there's 20 apps. As fast as I could go, because that's a lot of apps to try and fit in and give you all a bit of a look. Black Hole is awesome. If you don't know what Black Hole is, just buy it. It'll make you happy. It's fucking the bee's knees. That's it for today. Sorry I have gone over time. I knew I would. But thanks for hanging out. Tomorrow we're looking at some kind of app. I don't know really what it is. Thank you, Pete Johns, for the super chat. Did I miss anything else in the thing? Let's see. I didn't miss anything else. Hello, hippie. Goodbye, hippie. Boom. All right, so that's it for today. Thanks for dealing with my chaos. That's 20 apps. There's heaps more. Go out there. Look for them. Watch heaps of videos. Find out what's good for you and make music. Do the things that make you happy. And... fuck off, Peppy. I'll see you tomorrow, yeah? Bye-bye!
Ah!